Hello everyone, my name is Ben Sote. This is my colleague Jean-Philippe Gagnon. We are field application engineers with Telops.
Typically, when making an infrared thermal measurements, the accuracy and sensitivity achieved by an imaging system will be dependent on several key operational parameters.
So these operational parameters can be split into one of three categories. We have instrument parameters, things like the frame rate, exposure time, and the calibration. We have environmental parameters like the atmospheric conditions and the ambient temperature. And we also have to consider target parameters, things like the emissivity, temperature, and the distance between the target and the detector.
The typical infrared calibration scheme is called a multi-point calibration and requires the user to analyze multiple blackbody reference sources. Multi-point methods are considered local calibration methods because they provide strong accuracy performance when the measurement conditions match the calibration conditions.
Multi-point and other local calibration methods provide good results, for a fixed instrument operating configuration, things like the window size and the exposure time. But sometimes our experiment calls for us to change these parameters to optimize the measurement. If we're using a multi-point calibration, changing any of the camera's operating parameters will necessitate recalibration of the system or accepting a reduced accuracy performance.
In contrast to standard reference-based multi-point calibration, Telops systems offer proprietary onboard global calibration, which allows the user to modify any and all the instrument parameters without the need to recalibrate. In fact, Telops calibration is permanent, which means that the user will never have to analyze expensive blackbody reference sources to recalibrate the system.
So the Telops global calibration provides an excellent solution to challenging applications, and we offer accuracy within 1% from 0 to 150 degrees C and within 2% up to 2500 degrees C.
With Telops global calibration, key measurement parameters, including window size, exposure time, and frame rate, can be adjusted as measurement conditions change without compromise to radiometric accuracy.
So the exposure time flexibility that we have that's inherent to the Telops calibration allows us to offer some unique operating modes, including what we call automatic exposure control. So this feature allows the camera to read in the scene radiance and autonomously adjust the exposure time to maximize the signal-to-noise ratio or to prevent saturation.
For challenging applications, which require a high degree of accuracy and sensitivity despite changing measurement conditions, or under constraints which do not allow for repetitive and time-consuming blackbody calibration, Telops Global Calibration offers a unique and effective solution.
By appropriately assessing and adjusting these instrument, environmental, and the target parameters within Telops Reveal IR software, Telops systems are able to retain radiometric accuracy up to 2500 C.
So if your next application requires the flexibility of industry-leading calibration, accuracy, and sensitivity, Telops can provide a high-end thermal infrared imaging solution to fit your needs.
Please visit us at telops.com for more information.